Let's jump right in because I have a lot to do. I fell into the trap way too many times. I know this is probably stupid for a lot of people, but and just know that this is really made with a lot of love, all by me.
I want you to know how I feel. Though I may say it, I just think that I might have to spell it out for you. So listen here. I want this all to be crystal clear. Oh, I care about you more than a lot. This feeling I feel is felt deep in my heart. And by chance, if you feel just a bit of the same, then come over, baby, stop playing this game. We haven't known each other long, but God, it's easier to say what I feel when I write a song. That is, if you don't mind.
Let's jump right in because I have a lot to do. I'm tidying up my desk because I just got a huge ordering of stickers, art prints, and greeting cards to process. And this year I promised myself that I would do this right. As soon as I get an order in, I count everything, I put them on my spreadsheet, and then I count what inventory I'm taking to the market. So basically I count how many prints of each SKU I'm taking. Because right now, to try to save some money, I don't have a software that does that for me, so I kind of have to do it manually, which is fine. But yeah, it just means I have to process the order in like a professional business that I am, and then package them all up. And I still wanted to do the display, which my husband and I were trying to make a woodworking situation work out, but I don't think that will be possible. So I have to figure something out. And then I have some new art prints that I did. They are canvas using acrylics and Posca pens. And I have to put some fixative on, and I don't think I will take this one. It doesn't feel ready to me. I have to do a lot of details and fix this, and probably had some sparkles. But I love it. I would probably keep it to myself. I don't want to make the same mistakes of creating art to sell all the time, so I want to keep this one for myself, hang it on my wall at least for a while, and then see how I feel about it. If I want to sell it, if someone asks me if I'm selling it, I will think about it. But yeah, I basically wanted this piece to be for me and not feel the pressure to sell, because I fell into the trap way too many times, and I don't want that for me or for my art or for anyone. It's also not fair for you guys. So yeah, okay, let's get working, guys.
I want this all to be crystal clear. Oh, I care about you more than a lot. This feeling I feel is felt deep in my heart. And by chance, if you feel just a bit of the same, then come over, baby, stop playing this game.
the prints. It's 2 hours later, but I was doing a bunch of inventory, and let's just get cracking. I have to stamp them. Actually, this mischief of a stamp, I did it myself because I didn't have time or money to purchase a professionally made stamp. I will eventually, but anyways, this is the cheeks, because the cheeks were so bad I had to cut them from the single piece stamp, so then I just did a round one, and then it just takes me extra time. I know I should have just bought the stamp a few months ago. It's not that expensive, but I didn't. And now, yeah, I want to stamp the backings. So I purchased the backings from Clearbags, as well as my compostable plastic bags for the prints. And now I'm gonna be stamping the backs and sleeving the prints. I really want to finish that so that I can at least have them prepped. I will probably be working super late, which is a bummer, but I love this, so it doesn't feel like work. That's nice. Okay, let's get this rolling and talk to you soon.
When I write a song, that is, if you don't mind, I have been thinking of you all this time. Oh, I care about you more than a lot. This feeling of you is felt deep in my heart, and my chance, if you feel just a bit of the same, then come over, baby, stop playing this game.
I know this is probably stupid for a lot of people, but I decided to, because I don't have a lot of time, I'll just pull out 10 of each at a time. If I finish the 10 now, I mean, I guess I need to finish these 10, but whenever I feel I finish a group of 10, then I add it to my market stock. If I cannot make it to 30 or something, that's fine. At least I'll have some on hand. This is really how busy I am, so I kind of had to come up with this method of like, at least I have some stock. If I when I run out of stock at a market, it's a bummer, but at least I took those 10 with me, you know? It's also easier for me to, if I forget, to add it to my spreadsheet of markets, kind of to keep tracking of sales. I know I take 10, so I know this probably only makes sense in my head, but I guess I'm sharing this just to kind of exemplify how you don't have to do stuff like others are doing. Just do whatever works for you and find something that works for you, because your head is unique, you are unique, and you work differently than others. So yeah, don't feel pressure to do what others are doing, I guess, and trust your own thinking. I know this is not perfect, I know this is not like forever, and I have to come up with a solution, but for now this is what works. Okay, let's go.
Escape.
This is gonna take forever. I just know that. I think it's worth it. I love the feel of a handmade stamp, and maybe I will just do another one that is a little bit more straight up on the edges, and with the cheeks included. But I love the feeling of it, and I mean, it's special because I made it, right? So you take the good with the bad. These prints, this stamp is making me happy, that's for sure. I don't know if I should actually be stamping the prints as well, but for now I'm just stamping the backing. I would love to know what you guys do for a living, and also how you spend time with yourself, how you make time to clear your head and to survive in this crazy world we're living in right now. You know, my shop kind of showed up in my dreams because I needed a way out of things that were happening. Amazing things, don't get me wrong. My shop started when we moved to the US and I couldn't work, so I know that was an amazing opportunity, but I needed to find something to keep me occupied because I don't thrive not doing anything. And yeah, I'd love to know what sparks you, what sparks joy for you, and if you are needing to spark it and you don't know how, just comment down below too. I'd love to talk about that. I'd love to give you some ideas of what you could do. And yeah, I love just having these conversations, honestly. Maybe I'm talking to myself. Yeah. I'm loving this stamp. I'm so glad I did it.
Feel just a bit of the same. And come over, baby, stop playing this game.
Hiya guys, it's editing Christy here. I wanted to quickly touch on something. This video is from last year, so it's almost exactly 1 year ago, and a lot has changed. Honestly, my mentality has changed so much that a lot of the things I'm talking about in terms of inventory for the markets and how I process every order that is coming in is very different right now. I'm actually running away as fast as possible from this attitude of taking just the products that I need to take to the market, because this has bitten me in the ass so much, excuse my language. I regretted doing this so much that I'm doing the exact opposite. As soon as I get an order in, I process it, I count the products, and I add it to my inventory spreadsheet, no matter if I'm gonna sell it tomorrow or in 3 months. This is something that has been very important for me to stay on top of on, and I've talked on social media before, like Instagram stories, about mistakes I've done in the past that were stemming from how I was dealing with my orders and I was processing them. So please stay away from this advice I was giving you in 2023. 2023 me didn't know how hard it was to deal with the mistakes she was making. But you live and you learn. It's definitely true when you hear people say that the only way you get good at running your own small business is by doing it and by making lots of mistakes. I'm still making mistakes, I'm sure, but this is one of them that I don't want you to perpetuate and to do yourself. So long story short, don't do as 2023 Christy did. Whenever you get an order in, just count every product, put it on your spreadsheet, so you can keep a real measure of what you're selling and how much product you have in. But anyways, moving forward, here you guys can see me processing the greeting cards order that I got last year. And yeah, essentially I was enveloping them and getting them ready for my first market of the year. To be honest, greeting cards are still one of the best seller products at markets, but I think they are not what catches people's eyes. I think art prints have been a major attraction at markets, and also washi tapes, interestingly enough, because they're small. Yeah, I'd say maybe also die cut stickers. People like seeing those and looking at them. But yeah, so processing my greeting cards, you've seen me processing my art prints, which again, 8 months later, after I started doing that like 10 at a time or 20 at a time, I regretted that so much that I just pulled out the whole stack that you were seeing, minus what I had already sold, and signed them and dated them all at once. Like, I think I spent 1 or 2 days doing just that. And yeah, learn from me, guys. Don't do what I did.
I'm actually dizzy right now, so I better go to bed because tomorrow it's gonna be a long day. I'm getting kind of worried because I know I'm burning out. I don't feel it mentally, like I'm so inspired still and like want to create every day, but In terms of my body, I just think it is like screaming at me to stop. If you follow me on Instagram, let me just move this over. If you follow me on Instagram at fullbloomandco, you will know that I recently finished all the designs for the next 12 months of stationery. I am so tired. And tomorrow is my first market of the year, and I have a full booth for which I am so not prepared. I have stock and I have products to put out there, and I'm excited to finally have space for everything that I sell. But I don't have a display, so my angel of a husband is downstairs working on my display. I know he's also super tired, but yeah, man, the things you do for your passions. Anyways, I just finished enveloping and counting my cards for the market, and now I just need to sleeve the ones I will be putting outside in the display. I hope it will be okay. Every market is a huge load on my family, so I always feel a lot of pressure to do well, which is fine, but yeah, it's always a risk for everyone, right? I'm tired. I'm very tired. This morning I was super excited about the market, and I'm like, okay, let's do this. This always happens. Tomorrow will be even worse, but we will make it. It will be fun. I'll bring you guys along tomorrow, hopefully to film some bits and bobs of the display, and also when I get a break, I will try to talk to you. Let's see how that goes. For now, let's finish these and go to bed.
Okay, I wanted to end this vlog on a much more positive note. Thank you so much you made it till the end. I really appreciate you being here. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more. There's a lot more market and target markets coming up, so stay tuned for those. I really just wanted to mention that I am in a much better place than last year, and I think you guys can really tell by my voice and how tired I look. How disheveled I actually look in some clips, which is kind of, I had to edit out a lot of things, honestly. But yeah, I'm sorry that my energy is not the best. I decided to still post this vlog because I put a lot of energy and recording and also into sharing my journey on here, so I really want to be real. It's not what we're doing, and if you're in the same boat, you're doing great as well. I had a 9-month at the time, 9-month-old I should say, at the time. Stuff. I am so thankful for my family that put up with me, for my husband that always helps me out and has a positive word to say. But at the end of the day, I took a break. So let's just, I will be sharing a lot more clips from last year, and you guys will kind of understand the course of action and what ended up happening. But I took a huge break last year because I really was burning out and it was not fun for me. So this was kind of a wake-up call, and when I say that I was burning out, I really mean it in terms of my body was as well. So all of this to say that please stick around because my energy really does better. And by my voice, my spirits right now, that a lot funnier things will come. And I will still share what happened last year and what I was working on. But yeah, 2024 will have years and growth for sure, but it is part of the journey, and I still wanted to share that with you. I hope you enjoy the next series of videos that I'll be putting out pretty soon. I have a good amount of videos already about stationery and running my art business. I will leave them linked down below. You can also follow me on Instagram at fullbloomandco. At fullbloomandco, and check out my website www.com.